So basically there are two terms. The one is IOPS and the other one is throughput. These two terms we need to understand. Okay. So what is IOPS? IOPS is read and write operations. Okay. It is like how many read and write operations we can do in a single minute. Okay. How much read and write operations we can perform over single storage or partitions or volume in one particular second. That is your IOPS. And if I talk about the throughput, then throughput is maximum amount of data we can read or write per second. Okay. So IOPS will be in number, and here throughput is basically the rate, okay, which will be in your MB per second, like how much maximum amount of data could be read, maybe 10 MB, 100 MB, okay, 100 MB of data could be read or write per second in, yeah, per second. Okay, so that is your throughput. So these are the two important terms which we should know while we are reading about EBS. Okay, EBS or any storage. So in storage world, I can say these are very popular, these two terms. Now, what we had yesterday, we talked about few of the EBS volumes. Okay, so there are multiple types of EBS volumes are being available, right? What and all we discussed? We discussed about types. Okay, so there are GP2. Okay, that is general purpose 2. GP3. Purpose 3. Okay, IO1 and we have IO2. IO1 is provisioned IOPS 1. Okay, IO2 is IOPS 2. Okay, IO2 block express is also one of them. This is the third one, IO2 block express. So basically, when this IO2, okay, IO2 we attached with the network instances, it could be used as a IO2 block express basically. Okay, and we also talked about ST1, and ST1 is basically your throughput optimized HDD. SC1 is your cold hard drive. Okay, and we also talk about the magnetic one, right? So these are few of the EBS volume types which are being available. Okay, I would like to discuss about these volumes. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me share something. Okay. So basically, if we talk about GP2 and GP3, that is general purpose SSD. Okay, these could be your boot volumes. Like it means we can install the operating system here, and its volume size could be up to 16 TB. Maximum IOPS we can have 16,000, and maximum throughput per volume we can have is 1,000 MIB per second for GP3. For GP2, we can have the maximum throughput as 250 MIB per second. Okay, like it could be a boot volume. Next one is, if I talk about provision IOPS SSD, IO1 and IO2 or IO2 block express, then here IO1 and IO2, its volume size could be 4 GB to 16 TB, and maximum IOPS could be 64,000. Okay, in GP2, if you remember, in GP2 or GP3, how much? 16,000 IOPS we can have. Here we can have 64,000 IOPS. Okay, so the volumes which are required more read and write operations. Okay, maybe we are looking to upload some videos or some that sort of data. In those scenarios, what do we need? We need to, because you can consider it this way. Okay, maybe there are some videos, maybe on YouTube or Netflix or anywhere, and those videos are required to be performed multiple read and write operations. So obviously you will be needing more throughput here. So in those scenarios, what we can use this IO2. Okay, because here it is providing more throughput and more IOPS. Okay, 64,000 it is providing. Although if we talk about this one, GP3, it is providing 1,000 IOPS. Okay, and 16,000, oh sorry, 16,000 IOPS and 1,000 throughput. And GP2 provides 250 MIB per second of the throughput only. Okay, for one particular volume. So it is like this. So if you want to have more uh, capability in terms of read and write operations, we should use IO2, or if we can attach, we can use it with Nitro instances, then it will provide us more throughput. It can provide more throughput up to 256,000. If I talk about next, throughput optimized HDD. So here throughput HDD, these can't be a boot volume, not supported. Maximum throughput could be 500 MIB and maximum volume size could be up to 16 TB with cold hard drive as well. Okay, so here we used to store the data which is infrequently used in cold hard drive. Similarly, here we have magnetic one where we want to store the data which is infrequently accessed. Okay, so here we have the magnetic, which is like in organizations you will be able to find people are hardly using it or maybe not. Okay, hardly using it, but yeah, it is there. Maximum IOPS could be up to 200, maximum throughput could be 90 MIB per second. So this is like it is. Do you have any questions?
No, bhai. I'm just a little bit confused about the types of the volume, but maybe I will search more or maybe watch this video again, then I will understand.
You will get it, understand, no problem. Okay, well, we'll have a look into the console. Okay, so here so till the time what we were doing, okay, what we were doing, we were going here. Okay, I can see two instances are running. Can I terminate this if you're not using them?
Oh, these are mines, fruit. Yeah, you can terminate them. Yep.
Okay, please terminate when your lab is completed.
I was
Okay.
just doing practices on it right now. That's why I didn't terminate them.
Oh, okay, fine, no problem. Okay, so here I go, and I'm here in the launch instances basically. And if I just go here, I'll scroll down, and after getting scroll down, what we used to do, okay, all these options we are choosing, and here see configure storage. One option was coming up. So here, if I scroll down, if I click on this drop down menu, here I am able to see these values: GP2, GP3, IO1, IO2. Okay, why I am able to see this? Because these are the bootable volumes. Here we can install the operating system. If I talk about SC1 and ST1, here we can't install the operating systems. Okay, that's why these are not getting highlighted. And magnetic standard, here also, this volume could also be the boot volume. That's why it is also getting highlighted. So any of the volumes in which we want to use, okay, what we can do, we can select it accordingly. Some voice is coming up, Abdul, from your
I'm gonna
end.
I'm gonna mute it.
Okay, sure. So that particular volume we can choose, and then we can proceed ahead. Now, next is here what we can do. Okay, this is the way how we can what we can do. We can launch any of the instance or anything. Other way is also being there. What is that other way? Here, if I go to EC2, if I click on this EC2, here see at the left, I am able to see elastic block storage, and here I'll click on volumes. So once I click on volumes, then here I am able to see something. What I am able to see if I click on create volume. So see here what it is telling me whichever volume type we discussed, we can get them created. Okay, GP2, GP3, IO1, IO2. Maybe, for example, if I want to create GP2, okay, 100 GB of volume. See what is happening. It will take automatically. It will be creating IOPS, or it and throughput also not applicable. Okay, automatically it will be providing. If I say 1000, see what is happening. 1000 GB of volume I want to create. Maximum IOPS it is offering 3000, and throughput is still not applicable. Let's try to do this way. Let's go to GP3. Okay, so if I go to GP3, see what is happening. So the baseline he already mentioned, right? So it is mentioning baseline is of 3 IOPS per GB. Here, if I just go to GP3, see what will happen. So here we can have up to 16 TB of volume, and IOPS accordingly we can choose. It shows minimum IOPS is 3000 and maximum IOPS is 16,000. Okay, so maybe here if I just go, I say I want to have more read and write operations. Okay, I want to have the 10,000 IOPS for this 100 GB of volume. I can have that. Okay, so that multiple read and write operations could be performed and our volume should not get an impact. Okay, similarly throughput also up to 1000 MIB we can have. Baseline is 125. So let me try to give 1000. Yeah, okay, so up to 1000 IOPS I can have. Or if I want to have 16,000 IOPS, for this I can say 100 GB of volume only. That flexibility is also being here in GP3 with us. Okay, now what will happen? This is a GP, this is a 100 GB of volume. Okay, where I can say I have kept a movie, very popular movie, okay, into this particular volume, and I expect multiple people wanted to access this movie, okay, simultaneously. So in those scenarios, what I'll do, I'll go with my full flash capability, okay, in terms of IOPS and throughput, right? So these are few of the things which we can manage with the help of volumes. Any questions?
No, right, I got it.
Okay, fine. Next is here if I go to IO1 and IO2, okay, IO1 here also we have the maximum 5000 IOPS in IO1, and in IO2 we have up to this much. How much? 100,000, 10,000 lakh, up to 1 lakh IOPS. Okay, wow, that's good. That's a good number. Okay, it's a 3 lakh if I'm not wrong. 1 lakh. Okay, see, volumes with greater 32 must be attached to a Nitro based instances. Okay, why? Because then it will work as a IO2 block express, right? We talked about this IO2 block express. Okay, so if we attach this with Nitro instances, then only it will be offering this performance, as it will not. Okay, throughput is not applicable. Availability zone is this. Snapshot ID is this. Okay, this way we used to have this. Okay, any questions?
Nope, I got it.
Okay, so this is your IO2. If I scroll down here, we have cold hard drive, and here throughput automatically it picks up. IOPS is not applicable. Similarly, throughput optimized here, IOPS not applicable. Throughput is this. Magnetic, IOPS not applicable. Throughput not applicable. It is like this. Okay, clear? So these are the few of the volume types which are being available.